Are you uncomfortable with that parable? The bad guys always win? Uncomfortable. Notice the commentary, though. Jesus is not praising his dishonesty, he's praising his shrewdness, his ability to see ahead and make provisions, his wisdom, we would say, in biblical terms. What he's praising there, Jesus is praising the ability of a person to act decisively on a daily basis and not to get all bogged down in the burdens of life, whether they're self-inflicted, as this one was, or which come to us just naturally in the course of our lives. He might also be praising sharing because, he could have made the reduction from his own commission. See how we jump to conclusions right away? He's acting dishonestly. No, he may have given up his own commission in order to make friends with people. Feathering his nest, we would call that. We're kingdom people. We're living in the kingdom. And so our way of thinking, our way of making choices, our way of making decisions on a daily basis has to be the way of the kingdom. We have to do and have what St. Paul calls the mind of Christ, to see reality and respond to the realities of our lives as Jesus would respond. Those things they used to say a few summers ago with the bracelets, what would Jesus do? That was all scoffed at. But there's a bit of truth in that. Because if Jesus is the coming of the kingdom of God and we are kingdom people, a natural question would be, what would Jesus do? Now, there's not often a specific answer in the scriptures because our times are different. But the hints are there. The direction is there. Because our life consists of a series of choices, of small opportunities, day by day by day, for how many years? I'm not telling. You can. And what we do with those small daily decisions over the course of time determines what they call our fundamental option for life. Our basic choice isn't some great leap of faith. It isn't some great decision. It's the tiny decisions, day in and day out, which determine the quality of our life and whether we are really kingdom people. And after time, if we reflect on our choices, we will begin to realize whom we have been serving. Whether that whom has a capital W or a small w. So if you're uncomfortable with the parable, praying over it might help to dislodge your discomfort, or it might make you even more uncomfortable. Because our past choices, our past decisions, and the ones we're making today are the determinants of our citizenship in the kingdom. We might be called, after praying over this parable, to take a look at our fundamental option, which I'm sure we made years ago for Christ. But the question since then is how we have fulfilled our option. And that might make us feel uncomfortable too. This is not a comforting Sunday. But admitting our discomfort with our choices is our first step towards comfort. And it's probably our first step towards change. To be more a citizen of the kingdom, to make more kingdom decisions than we have heretofore. And that leads us right into the Eucharist. Because once we have discerned our citizenship, where our citizenship falters, we need the strength to correct it. And that correction is supplied by the one who called us into his kingdom. And that strength comes from the Eucharist we are about to celebrate.